It is time for another makeup tutorial. I've been getting so many comments to do a makeup tutorial for this bronzy makeup look, and because it is so easy and so simple, and I promise you can do it as well, I am going to make an in-depth makeup tutorial. Products I use, how I apply them, tips and tricks. I am not amazing. My makeup application process is very simple. If I can do it, you can do it too. Definitely will be needing these things. This is a very bronzer heavy makeup tutorial, so for those of you that don't know, I can't really see without my glasses and can't see that. So it's just going to be so fun for all of us. I already put my sunscreen on and my moisturizer. This is my favorite sunscreen right now, and then if you just want to go in with a moisturizing moisturizer, that would be great too. I have these Rhode eye patches on, actually my first time using them. I like how they like really stay. Let's take them off. Wow. First, I have to put my hair clips in. I was going to wear the brown tank top that I wore in that selfie, but I thought that my boobs would be kind of distracting. So I'm going to change into this at the very end to give you the full bronze effect. This just like feels more comfortable and less distracting. Grab whatever bronzer you choose. Today we are using the Rare Beauty bronzer. I've really been loving this actually. This is in the shade Warmed Up, and apply it to my eye. To really pack on that brown shadow, and I want you to remember this thing. If you think you've done enough, add more. That is going to be the main focus for this makeup look. You're gonna think you've added enough bronzer. No, add more bronzer. You're gonna think you've added enough black eyeliner. No, add more. Just add more than what you're used to, and it's going to come together at the end, I promise. I'm gonna focus it close to the lash line. I'm not bringing it up super high. I really want the brown shadow to be focused on this lower half of my eye, okay? And then we can take our fluffy brush and blend it out. And because I like to add a bit of dimension, I'm going in with a second bronzer, and this is from Morphe, and we are adding, I like to add 2 different shades of brown to give it a bit of body. I don't know. Bring it over. Excellent. You're doing a great job. Tap, tap, tap. Your fluffy brush. There's nothing on here even though it like looks like there is. Kind of blend out. And it is okay if it is messy. You're not gonna love it when you are working through it, but you will love it at the end. I think I'm pleased with like how this is looking. We can always add more and it's totally okay. This is a very forgiving makeup look. You need to grab all the black and brown eyeliners that you have in your arsenal. Grab them all. I don't know why, but you just have to have them all. We are going in with the Persona brown pencil. Highly recommend. Love the Pixie ones. We're doing the 2 Pixies brown and black, and then also the MAC gel. Why do you need black and brown? You just do. I will get into it later. You can also do whatever you want. I don't care what you do. We're gonna go in with Persona. I find it the creamy. To sketch out our liner. And if you don't know how to do eyeliner, you have come to the wrong place. I'm not a good teacher, but I can show you how I do mine, kind of. What I like to do is I start at the end, right? And I just hold my eyeliner pencil like this, and I rub it against my lash line, basically, right? I drag it. Oh, actually, this is false. This is not what I do. I actually do my mascara first. Is that crazy? I feel like it gives my eye a good shape that I can really do my eyeliner a little bit better. And if you want a mascara recommendation from me personally, I do not stray away from CoverGirl Waterproof to be specific. I'm not using anything if it's not waterproof. It's not working. Anything tubing, I'm also not using. It just doesn't work for me. Okay, mascara is on. I let that dry for about like a minute because you don't want to be playing around with like wet mascara on your lashes. I guess I could just like sit here. I'm going to be doing a YouTube giveaway once I hit 5,000 subscribers. Share a bunch of goodies with you guys. Thank you guys for those that are subscribed and comment on my stuff and like it. Hey, anyone who takes the time out of their day to watch my video, like my video, and leave me a comment. Like, guys, that is so sweet and nice. I love that so much. Thank you. Drag your liner. Also, doing eyeliner on camera with this tiny mirror is hard. I actually can't talk while I do this, so like just give me a second. I kind of take my nail and drag it out to make it sharper. You can't even see what I'm doing. Just know, like, I'm struggling. Whew. Let's breathe for a second. Okay. If you're hating how your eyeliner is looking, keep going. You have a good pair of lashes to cover it. But I'm gonna move on to this eye, and like I actually can't do this right now, so give me a second. Let's do a transition. Okay, we have done both eyes, and honestly, I don't really love this eyeliner, but that's totally okay. As I said, we can work past this. These are the lashes I use. These are Lilly lashes in the style Soho, but I do add an individual 14mm lash on the inner corner, or it's like 12 or something, just to make it a little bit more voluminous. I'm very particular with the lash style and shape for my eyes. Okay, we have applied the second lash, and I'm gonna tell you guys something that I do to make sure my makeup looks photo perfect. I'll go into my phone, look at a selfie, and be like, is it coming together? We're not done with the eyes yet, but we have to do our base before we can do the rest. I like to take it on the back of my hand and my finger, apply it with my hand. I do like half a pump, essentially. Apply it on my face like this. Angled dense brush, buff it in. Right, I have a lot of redness in my cheeks, and I feel like this does a really good job of like neutralizing that redness, looking like my skin. It lasts a really long time, you guys. Like, this is an expensive foundation. However, like, yes, I did get this in PR. I will be repurchasing it once it runs out. It is the best foundation I've ever tried. Yeah, I said it. Foundations that I don't like, I would say I don't really love the Patrick Ta foundation. It didn't really work for me. The House Labs was difficult for me. And I push her in. Mainly keep her focused, obviously right here. I bring her up to the temples. I rarely do bronzer on my forehead because my forehead looks a little bit, it already looks kind of bronzy because of the sun. We're gonna put this lower on our face, so I like to put it right here, I think. Essentially, your bronzer is going to be very similar to blush. Okay, you're gonna be extra bronze. To pick blush, this is the hardest part. I always struggle with like what blush to do. Ooh, guys, this is a bit of me. Like, this is so me. I do want to use her. Maybe we'll use her at the end for a pop of more color. My mom calls this brand Morphe. Just a little bit. Setting down as our base. Like, I cannot stick to one blush color. It's always gonna be like 2 or 3 colors mixed together. It's always an orange, red, and pink. For me, because I have a round face, I like to keep my blush right here. This is where my blush sits. If you want it to look more snatching and you like it up here, you can do that. I just prefer my blush right here. I feel like it looks cute on my face, I would say. The Patrick Ta concealers I have been really enjoying, actually. They stay a long time. It feels really good on the face. However, I do use 2. I do the brightening one right there. I do it right under and right here. And then sometimes I'll just do my nose as well. This is my favorite concealer brush. This is from IT Cosmetics. It's just my favorite. Push that in. Like, tap a bunch of times and like swipe a little bit. I'll drag it down and pull it out. Like, really go to town. I do like this motion, right? I do this motion and hope and pray that it turns out okay. Like, honestly, like, that's what happens. I do swipe across my forehead a bit. You gotta get, I do need to get a little bit more bronze up there, so do some forehead action. Notice that typically in my daily makeup, I am very like light-handed with the bronzer. for these looks I will go extra heavy and like really, you know, pat it at this point. And it looks gorgeous. Honestly, this bronzer is very buttery and blendable. It never looks patchy or muddy. So that's why I feel like I can really like pack on this bronzer and it just look very seamless and warm. Okay, I'm liking how this is looking. The cheeks. Gorgeous. Gorgeous and beautiful. Start finishing my eyes. This is necessary. You need it dark as heck. Going. We're going to under that. There we go. Do you see what's happening here? I'm dragging the brown underneath my lash line. We are going to smoke this out. Take some bronzer. Like, really put that bronzer under your eye. And just when you think you've added enough, add a bit more. Here's the difference. Here is it with the bottom eye action. This is it with nothing. Do you see the difference? Do you see why it is necessary? Yes, this kind of like ties the whole look together. Okay, bottom mascara. Let's go. Okay, we're going to use these two brow products. This is the NYX Micro Brow and then the Refi Clear Brow Gel. Do this. I just kind of like make them a touch darker. I don't usually touch the front portion of my eyebrow, right? Brush it out. You know what to do, girl. Brush it up. Nice. My brows are weird because like I feel like they're really uneven, but it's okay. Forgot to add some powder. So I'm gonna take, I honestly can't find, a powder puff would be ideal. Don't have that on me right now. Push it in. I hit my chin. Hit my forehead. Girl, I got a shiny forehead, but mainly just the center right here. Hit that forehead. For my lips, we're gonna line Pat McGrath. This has been like my go-to lip liner lately. And then I'm going in with my Chanel Duo. Guys, this is amazing. I use this almost every single day and I love it. It's like stays on your lips forever. It dries down, you put the gloss over, it stays for literally ever. But and honestly, this clear gloss lasts a really long time too. I'm just really obsessed with this. The lips are done. I feel a bit more like myself. You can be Freckle Pen from TikTok Shop. It's really good. I like the shade. Honestly, for freckles, I would get a lighter shade because you want it to look natural. I just tap these around a bit, around my nose. And I always make sure to get this side too. Just a few. I like one right here by my eye. Okay, next we're going into highlighters. For highlighter, I like the Jones Rhode Shimmer Face Oil, but I also really like the House Labs one. Maybe we'll just do both. Right here on my nose, other cheek. And if you don't like highlighter, definitely try out these two because I also didn't like highlighter when highlighter was big. But then I tried these two and I've been converted, so. Okay guys, I think we're done. I'm gonna change into my shirt. But yeah, here's the Bronzy in-depth makeup tutorial. I hope this video was helpful and fun. If you guys want more makeup tutorials, comment, let me know, and I will try to make them for you. Anyways, if you guys want to follow me on my other socials, I do post a lot of makeup content on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.